Hello, how's it going? So we're going to take a look at my application here that I've built, my Sinatra app. It's called Comedy Connection. It's a spot for comedians to just list their bio and any CDs and specials that they've created, and it's a place for fans to go and say that they're a fan and see who else happens to be fans of which comedians. And yeah, let's take a quick look at it. I figured we would make a little page for Hannibal Buress, and then maybe make a page for a fan. We can make that fan a fan of Hannibal Buress, and maybe a few other comedians as well. So let's sign up. Let's see. What should we make his username? Hanny. And password, we'll just make that 12345. Name, Hannibal Buress. Is it just it's one R? Always mess that up. Okay, and we'll just use this for his bio. Just to make this fast, so you guys can see how this all works. And there we go. Now we've got a basic page. Of course, we've still got the citations there. That's dumb, but no worries. We're flying through it quick. So it welcomes him to his page. This is his home page. If somebody else was to view this page besides him, this would not be present. This welcome would not be present, nor would he be able to edit the page. And editing the page is something that we're actually going to do right now, because you can see we've got these CDs and specials headings, but we don't have anything there. So let's edit the page, and when we edit, we can change the password, the username. We can change anything we want. In fact, we can run into the bio real quick and get rid of some of those citations numbers that we don't like. And one cool thing here is that we can actually add a CD and a special at the same time. So let's head back over to his Wikipedia page and take a look at his discography. Okay, here we go. So it's actually kind of difficult to see here which of these are CDs and which of them are videotaped specials and which are both. I'm just going to say that this is a CD, and I'm going to say that Live from Chicago is a special. So let's give him the My Name is Hannibal CD and the Live from Chicago special. And there we go. So now he has those. And there's nothing really there other than the name and who the comedian is. But of course, that's something that could be expanded later. So let's say we decide, you know what, Hannibal is embarrassed by this CD now, and he doesn't want to be affiliated with it anymore. He can just go to Edit Page, and right here is a link to delete My Name is Hannibal. And there you go. Gone again. So now he just has this one here. Anything else that most of what Hannibal is going to be doing is dealing with his own page. He can also, if he wants to, go and look at all the other comedians that are on the website. He can go look at Louis C.K.'s website or Louis C.K.'s page and see his bio, his CDs. Of course, if he goes to look at them in more detail, he can't. I mean, there's no edit page, is what I mean. So he can't mess with any of Louis C.K.'s stuff. And again, he can return to a list of comedians, or he can just return to his own homepage. And that's most of what comedians can do. So let's log out and create a fan. So that's going to be Hannibal fan 321. Password I love Hanny. Let's see. And let's make it a guy. Steve Schleschenbach. Schottenheimer. Stream of consciousness is just coming to me. Okay, so now we've got Steve's fan page here, a list of comedians, which of course is empty. So let's get him some comedians on this list. We're going to want him to be a fan of Hannibal, of course. So right there, you can see, of course, this was not available to comedians. You remember Hannibal did not see this for Louis' page. But since we're a fan now, we can do this. We have the option to become a fan. So now, Steve is a fan of Hannibal, and you can see right there he got added to Hannibal's fan list. And if we return to Steve's homepage, right there, Hannibal is on his favorite comedians list. We can add another couple on if we want. We can throw Natasha Leggero on there. Boom. Now he's a fan of Natasha. We can throw, let's go back to comedians. Oh yeah, and by the way, let's see if we can find, oops, all comedians. Let's take a look at, let's see if we can find a another fan to look at. So if we go to Carrot Top's page here, Steve is not a fan of Carrot Top, but he sees that Larry Likes Bad Comedy is one of the fans, and he says, oh, let's learn a little bit more about him, and you can see that he's got certain comedians that he likes. Now, if we go back to Steve's page, let's say that Steve Schottenheimer sends a letter to Hannibal Buress because he's such a big fan, and Hannibal doesn't write back. Or he sees Hannibal and Hannibal refuses to take a picture of him. He's like, I hate Hannibal Buress now. He can stop being a fan, and then boom, it just goes right back to where it was. His name disappears from the fan list, and Hannibal's name disappears from Steve's favorite comedians list. I guess the last thing to show you all here is that the login features work for fans and comedians. Oh man, let's see, what did we say? Hanny? Hanny. No. Hanny, I think we did, what did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yes, awesome. And now we're back in. So the login works great. And I didn't even mean to show you, but yeah, if I mess up the login, that becomes this. That's the error that we'll see. There's a problem with your login. Please double check your username and password. Now, something interesting, if I try to log in Hannibal as a fan here, Hanny 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's not going to work because we have totally separate logins for comedians and for fans. So let's say, did we say no? Hanny fan, Hannibal fan. That's right. Hannibal fan 3, 2, 1. Password. I think it was Hanny. Well, I've gone and forgotten his password, but just to prove to you that it works, we'll make a really quick fan 1, password, hello, name, Brad Short, no, Brad Shelf, random objects. Okay, fan 1. Log back in. Password hello. And we're in. And then that can be yeah.